Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Skyler from Vanity Fair and today we'll be interviewing the one and only Lil Enoxx. And today guys, we have him live television today. And today we'll be interviewing the rapper, or SoundCloud rapper we would say, who has gained popularity through social media, YouTube and SoundCloud. Let's take a look at their 14-year-old rapper who's been rapping since 2017. Let's give a clap for Lil Enoxx coming on our show. So Lil Enoxx, I'm gonna ask you a few questions to get to start off. Are you ready for them? I hope you are because we have some big questions I want to ask. So, first question up: when did you first get into rapping? All right, so that's actually kind of like a hard one. So when I first started got into rapping was when I was around 14 years old, and when I was around 14 years old, guys, that's when like I got this feeling where I wanted to rap, and then later on in life, I just I built on that, and you know how it is, right? You know the grind. Second question: what day did you decide to start your rapping career? Hmm. Okay, so that's actually an easy question. The day I actually got into rapping was August 19, 2017. So if you guys don't know, that's actually when I first made my first song, and also when I first started to post on social media like Instagram, because that's also the same day where I posted my first picture on my Instagram account, and also when I made my first song. So it's like a August 19, 2017 is a big day for me, and I usually celebrate a lot because that's when I actually got into rapping. It's pretty much my birth and everything. So August 19, I love you, man. You mean a lot to me. Third question: what was your first song you made on your SoundCloud or YouTube? So the first song I made, which I'm gonna go ahead and say that I didn't have SoundCloud when I write these songs though, but if you want to know the first song I actually written, I think that was Summer Love, which was one of my first songs I written so far, like on a notebook. And my next original song was Everybody Works, which I also made a music video for and audio. And that one, I didn't upload to SoundCloud until like a few days later or a few weeks. But the first thing I uploaded on SoundCloud was like a soundtrack for Everybody Works. So I already written Not Everyone Works already. It's just that I didn't have the beat. So I uploaded a beat first on SoundCloud, and then a couple months later I uploaded the actual song because I was still working on the lyrics. So it's not actually done. So Everyone Works was probably the first concept I had though, but I wasn't like completely done with it. Like I still had more to do, but for the most part, my first original song I written was Summer Love. And after that came Everybody Works, I mean. So yeah, that's my first music I made. Alright, so which album is your biggest hit so far? So the album with the biggest hit, like my album I posted, was probably gonna be my Diss Tracks album, because on SoundCloud it has like I think around 17 songs in it, and it's probably has the most most plays basically, because I have like four other albums I have, and I gotta say the Diss Track one is the most because there's a lot of songs in it, and they're also like still popping and stuff. So yeah, my Diss Track album, that one's probably gonna be my biggest album I made so far. Song you have created has the most plays of all the other songs you made so far? So the song with the most plays, I'm gonna have to say, it's a debatable question. I'm gonna have to say one of my diss tracks I made because they got like a lot of views and stuff. So my diss track, usually I would always like diss people for like I don't know, no reason pretty much, because people would always ask me to make a diss track. I'm like, okay, I'll make a diss track on you, and when I make them, all their friends click on it, and then it gets like a bunch of plays and stuff. So my diss tracks are the ones that get the most plays. Basically, it's like if I make a diss track on anybody, then it's gonna be a lot of views because their friends click on it and stuff. So it's like it's really simple. But all my diss tracks probably gonna be my most song plays. Although they are original, like I write the diss tracks, it's just that they're not like song, just disses pretty much, not like actual song though. But diss track is probably gonna be like the most album, and also the album with the most hits, and also the song with the most plays. One of those two. Inspired you to rap? Alright, so the person who inspired me to rap, well, honestly, I know a friend of my school who actually inspired me to rap, honestly, because he actually got into my head in the first place. But I actually haven't heard of it since 8th grade. Like, when I was in 8th grade, that's when, like, I got this idea where, like, I didn't like think anything of rapping, but one of my friend, he kept telling me like, hey, you should do it, you know, you might be good at it. I never actually thought, I thought it was just a joke, but then when I got into high school, I think things changed. Like I decided, you know what, enough with this joking, maybe I could become reality. So when I first started to rap, you know, I got kind of successful. So it was like, well, like that. So I have to say that my friend who inspired me was probably one who inspired me because he kept telling me to rap, but I didn't. But eventually I did, and I gotta thank him for it because I will never be without him. So yeah, I kind of give him the credit. You enjoy rapping so much. So okay, so that question, um, what do you enjoy about rapping? I'm gonna have that's a really easy question. So I like to rap because honestly, I think it's something I'm really good at. I think anybody can rap, and I'm really good at it and stuff. So it's like, why not? So yeah. Your favorite thing about rapping? Okay, so my favorite thing about rapping is honestly just the concept of like the first question, the question you asked before this was kind of similar though, but my favorite thing about rapping is it's got to be the music. Like I like listening to rap, and it's really nice and it calms me down and stuff. So I gotta say that I think making the beats and writing lyrics is really fun, and I enjoy doing it honestly. How many fans do you have? Okay, okay. That's gonna be a really hard question to ask. How many fans do you have? Because I have a lot of fans, and I'm not even joking. I have a lot. So if I want to make an estimate amount, I'm probably gonna say at least more than 1,000 fans. Honestly, more than 1,000. I'm not even joking. Just check the statistics, man. I have a lot of fans. A lot of people know me in my high school. Like everyone calls my name and stuff. I'm pretty famous, so it's like I can't really answer that, but I'm gonna have to say more than at least more than 1,000. I would probably say a lot, honestly. Are you famous? That's a funny question. Of course, I'm famous. Like, why do you think I'm on this interview? Yeah, I'm famous. Like, what kind of question is that? What made you famous in the first place? Okay, that's actually a really good question to ask because what made you famous in the first place? And so, if you guys want to know what made me famous, it was honestly just me actually rapping though. Because what I would do is that I would make a rap song and I would tell my friends, and then they'll tell their friends, and they'll just spread around the whole entire school. And then I started getting hits and stuff, and then you know, then out of nowhere, I just ended up blowing up, and that's pretty much how I became famous. Pretty much through word of mouth. So if you tell a bunch of people about, you know, your talent or whatever, or if you show a bunch of people your talent, like if you have whatever talent you have, that's something just rap and be anything. Like if you have any talent at all, and you tell your friends or, I mean, strangers, I can guarantee you that you're probably gonna get famous within a day because that stuff doesn't just stay. Like they tell everybody they know. So honestly, what made me famous was gonna be my high school, and then a lot of my friends do like me just telling people in person. That's what made me famous. So now we're all actually almost done. So, are you going to continue rapping? Okay, so okay, are you going to continue rapping? I'm gonna have to say yes, of course. I am. I'm not quitting rapping. Don't worry, I'm not. Because honestly, I just started and it's a new year, and yes, I'm kind of, you know, I'm falling down and stuff. Like I'm falling on my legs. But you know, when you in life, when things, you know, when people throw stuff at you, you know, when you slip on the ground or whatever, just come back up because there's no reason why you should stay falling or on the ground because I think that if you stand up and you keep doing what you're doing, I think that you can get somewhere in life and and I think honestly I think you'll succeed later on. So when you're like I said, like I did fall a bunch of times, but I always got back up. So yes, of course I'm gonna continue rapping and I think this year is gonna be a big year for me. I don't know really, but I just feel that I'm gonna accomplish great things. So yeah, pretty much. So you're actually almost done with this interview. So this is actually the last question I'm going to ask you. So, um, do you have any advice you would like to give to any new upcoming rappers? Okay, so for some advice to you new rappers out there. So if you're a new rapper, I have some advice. So all you really need, honestly, to rap or like anything related to that, I think all you have to do is just rap. Simple, because I know it sounds silly, but honestly, what made me famous in the first place, or popping, was me just rapping. Like I could have got famous even before then. I could become famous in my back then, but it's because I never tried. Like at least if you actually try, you don't know what's gonna happen. So I recommend that you try. And if you did try, then your next step is to. I think you should probably expand your platform, like expand another social media like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You should probably expand, because if you expand, you can tell your fans or whatever to follow you there. I mean, it'll be good. Another thing I'll also tell new rappers is don't give up or keep making music. Like honestly, like you might make one song and you're like, oh well, this song isn't getting any plays or whatever. No one's listening to it. Well, that doesn't matter, because just because one song's dead doesn't mean you just quit right there. Like you gotta keep doing it every week. Like I recommend just upload a song like every week or every month. Like if you just stop, then it's gonna go nowhere. So if you keep doing it every weekend or every month, I can guarantee you that you might gain some fans, and people might end up listening to you. So advice for you, just to try and make sure you don't keep doing it, because if you stop, it's all gonna go backwards. It's just gonna end right there. But if you keep doing it every week, I'm gonna have to say, like, you're gonna get somewhere. So don't never give up. Keep doing it, and that's all that matters. And for now, that's all I have to say for now. Everybody, that was Lil Enoxx for our first interview, everybody. So it's been Skyler at Vanity Fair, your interviewer, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.